Quiet, everyone.
It's Garth. Garfield.
That must be Garth and his men. Probably best to avoid them. Let's go around that way.
But Celica, look!
Huh?
Luigi, look.
More of Grief's thugs, I take it?
Well, give the little girl a prize. You're pretty smart for a foreign lass. In that case, might be ye also know how much coin a pair like you could fetch.
Katria, keep your wits about you and do not leave my side. It's those sisters.
Oh, cripes, Celica! What do we do?
Kick some butt.
Well, we sure can't leave them to this rabble. Let's go, everyone.
Right. Everyone. Wait, my team is split, right? Yeah, who do I need here? Guess I could send Bowie in over there. If I have Ginny with me, I guess that would help. I think it's better if I don't do that. I have Saber. Saber can take care of himself. I'll take the Mui, the Volbar. I think that's perfect setup for this side. Maybe like this. Okay, let's save and get started. White.
I'll handle this myself.
Right, they can pass water. But you can shoot from here. You can double this guy. Wait, why do you get -2 speed? Is it the iron bow? Huh. Is it really the bow? Must be. Curve shot.
Huh? Who are you? Ah, not like it matters. You're just more merchandise now.
Dream on. Hello, sir.
I'm at the top of my game.
Ready anytime.
Let's talk. You stand there, and you talk.
May?
Huh? Oh, hey, Bowie. What's shaking?
Do you not want to fight? If this is too painful for you, you can just say so. It's all right, really.
No, this is great. Fighting lets me practice everything I've learned. Plus, it's fun to help Celica.
Yeah.
I see. Wait, no I don't. If that's how you feel, what was all that talk about before?
Right.
Dadoy! I just said what I was thinking. It's a surprise to be fighting actual real-life people, that's all.
Oh, well, now I feel like an idiot for worrying.
I'm ready for anything.
You go over there. It's fine.
I'm ready to roll.
In the meantime,
I'll handle this.
yeah, that's easy enough to do.
You got a lot to learn.
Alright,
Leave it to me.
over there.
Feeling good.
Right. Nice dodge. Of course, the boss doubles Bowie.
Saw them coming a mile away. Gonna be sore tomorrow.
That was easy enough.
You got a lot to learn.
Still got a ways to go. Javelin time. Nice lance. Oh yeah, totally forgot. I should have equipped the That lands to Valbar. Can you take care of this one? No. Can you take care of this one? Huh. Actually do a lot of damage. Can you step onto the water? Oh, cool. Perfect. You... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. In that case, I will do that. Hearts, Sunder, no. Can you double too? Yeah, you can. I'll just have him attack regularly though. There we are. Golden dagger time.
That was an easy one.
Level up for Saber.
Leave the heavy lifting to me.
Even more speed. Okay, you go attack this one then. Okay, on this side here. It's the curved shot. Actually, I actually haven't looked what it is, but I know Saber's getting a weaponry fine in Heroes, and I think it's actually the Golden Dagger. Like, it's actually a shorter weapon too.
I'm good to go.
That would hurt the enemy a lot. Thunder. Oh cool, you can just take care of this archer. That's great.
How's that? Great, right?
Yes, great.
You need healing.
That she does. That's cool. Bye-bye.
Damn.
No more boss.
Oh, I bought and sold tougher than this.
You sure about that?
What?
Yeah, I agree. Red meat. Yeah, let's store that. You heal up May. Let's see, 9, 9, 9, 9. Everyone's level 9 here. And on this side it's all promoted. Yeah, the levels of these guys are all pretty high. And turn, I guess. Wait. I feel like I can use white magic now? Did you learn that with level 9? Right. Nova's doing very little. But that's fine, I guess. Javelin time.
Big systems get it done. I have to survive.
Nice. So, you got recover. Huh, that's good. Can you take care of one of these? Perfect.
Damn you!
Level up for Leon.
This feels funny, and not the haha kind.
Yeah, I kinda don't want to level him up even more than this before promoting him. Let's see. Saber? No, wait. Kamui? I'm gonna let you try to Sunder because 40% crit. Ah. In that case, I'm gonna do this. Enemies can also go into the water, so that's that. And you can block up this one. Pretty easy enough. As for this side, you can just insta-kill this one, that's great.
Don't hog all the glory.
Right, black magic, fire, Seraphim, thunder. I'm gonna use fire. And then heal from Celica. White magic, heal up Celica. Oh, wait, Jenny also has learned some... Oh, right, Nosferatu is dark magic, never mind. Fire.
I don't want to die here either.
Grilled mercenary. Alright.
Don't hold back now.
There we are.
It's over! Move!
Damn you!
I must complete my mission.
Okay, it's still pretty early, that's great. Well, pretty early is kind of exaggeration, I guess, but we've got some time. Oh boy. Well, there's that enemy. There goes that one. You go and take this kill.
Damn you!
Nice. Okay, weaken this one down so that Valbar can deal a finishing blow. But this steel, having the steel lance on Valbar, which I will equip after this chapter, will help him greatly. Let's use the thunder and get rid of this one. There we are.
Won!
Hey, looking good.
Can't kill this one, at least not like this. Let's just... Oh wait, I shouldn't have done this. Leon doesn't need the XP.
Sorry.
Well, whatever, I guess. You go over there, you heal up Bowie, and Celica's going over there.
It's over.
Good job, Bowie.
Pretty good, right?
Nice. Alright, battle complete.
Whew. I was really sweating there for a moment.
Okay, great.
Thank the mother we managed to keep those sisters safe. Come now. We'll gain nothing by lingering. Wait! We didn't get to properly... and they're gone.
We're pulling a masked knight on them. Right, time to go and grab more units.
Oh, good. I was hoping we'd find you. You really saved us back on the coast. We've managed to dig up some additional information since then. Turns out our sister Est is being held by a thief named Grief.
A thief named Grief. Well,
Your strength is beyond reproach. That much is certain. If you're headed to Grief's citadel, perhaps you'd let us join you?
of course.
I see my sister is traveling with you. That's wonderful. I trust it's all right if I accompany you as well?
Of course. Okay. But really, just let's leave, and I wanted to...
Come here!
Oh, great. More brigands. Brigands moving. Yes, thank you very much. I wanted to... Do you have everyone with me? Okay. Angel Ring gives plus 20 luck. Oh, right, I wanted to give Valbar equipment. Here, take this. No. Explore, so that I can have Leon improve. Ignoring all the enemies. Not important enough. Right. Class change. Leon to a sniper. There we are. Sniper Leon.
I'm excelling beyond words.
Thank you. Oh my god. Attention all Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia gamers. Alm and Celica need your help. The kingdom of Sophia has been invaded by Rigel, and the king has been killed by Desai. Not only that, but Mother Milla has vanished, causing famine and the Divine Accord to fail. To help the deliverance with Alm and Alm and aid Celica in our quest to find Mother Milla, all you have to do is... Thanks, shake your smile. But you need to hurry. Expiration month and date. And all that fun stuff. Right. Lovely. Love that meme. It's so good. Right, I wanted to...
Come here!
Great, thanks, Grief. Wow, thanks. Wow. Okay, I wanted to... ever be here. And, save. Before I continue on with Alm, which I will do right after the next one. Actually, let me go stay here, just in case. Alright, I need to be on a spot that has no enemies, but I don't think they will... Oh, God damn it. I don't think they will go further than that, so... Connect. Manage DLC. Time to recruit the other units. Cypher Legends 2. I think my team should be fine with that, should be down for that. I mean, if it's about as hard as the first one. Because I've definitely done the other one too early, a bit. On Alm's side. Cypher Legends 2.
I don't think they've been this way either. Just how far could they have gone?
Well, pretty far. Well, actually, it's not. It's actually quite close, given from where I recruited the other two.
161. 162. This isn't like Emma. I know she can be a scatterbrain, but she's never gotten this lost. She'll be fine so long as Randall's with her, but it's still been days.
It's funny how it was totally obvious that they were going to say the exact same thing, like the other ones got lost, of course, not them.
I'm starting to get really worried. 166. 167. Do you think she's getting enough to eat? Does she know to boil the water here before drinking it? 170. 171. There are just so many things that... 173. 174. 175. 176. 177.
Alright, Yuzu. Just do not listen to Shade's words.
Would you please stop that? Huh?
Oh my god, that face.
What's gotten into you, Shade? Why do you bellow at me so? If you were listening, instead of doing practice swings, you'd know. Ah, I see. Pray forgive me. I can ill afford to neglect my training, but I'll endeavor to listen more closely. Just keep an eye out for the others. You do care about them, right? Aye, of course. Yet you must admit, what happened was rather droll. Why was Emma picking oranges from that tree in the first place? She elsewise never would have stumbled upon that beehive, nor panicked and fell from the tree onto poor Sir Randall below. Which means she wouldn't have spooked his horse and caused all three to bolt.
Of course the other two were at fault. I mean, they were kind of... yeah.
There's a moral here. Orange is something lost forever. This is not funny. They could be in serious trouble. You overreact. Every journey has its bumps and rough patches. This is but one of those. Now do stop making yourself sick with worry. But we can't continue traveling without them.
Right. But you gotta be quick. Slade's corrupt Sophian knights and Regal's invading forces are moving quick, and the Duma faithful are closing in on Celica. With your help, you can help Alm and Celica, Dab on Berkut, Grief, and even the War Father Duma to secure the epic victory royale. Nice one. Love this meme. It's such a great meme. I should have waited until you had the entire thing posted.
Our funds are nearly gone, and our food is utterly exhausted. My hair is in tangles from sleeping on the ground, and just make it stop already!
Jeez.
Oh dear. Here we go. Cease your wailing. If you desire food, I have some to spare. What is this? A dumpling? A ration ball. My family produces them in great numbers during times of war. I was saving this one for my own need, but you are welcome to it. Oh, gimme.
Alright. Yeah, it's a really funny meme. There's so many great versions of it. She does.
This is... Yuzu, it's indescribably horrid. How could you possibly suggest that anyone attempt to eat this? The taste may be a touch acquired, but my kin finds them most palatable. You are not making me feel any better. Just go back to your swinging. Leave me alone. I'd no idea it would upset her so.
This face of Yuzu's looks so heartbroken. She looks so scarred too.
Yet the ration ball will give her strength. I've no doubt she'll be back for more. As for me, I've more mock enemies to lay low. 178. 179. 180. 181.
Great job.
4,997. 4,998. 4,999. 5,000.
Good job.
Aye, now there's a sweat well earned. But enough training for today. Why has Shade not returned? Even her sulks sputter out after this long a time. Perhaps I'll go look for... Yuzu. Oh, there you are. Where have you been? Shade? Is Artemis?
Yuzu, I'm going to kill you.
Whoa, that's one hell of a scary face. I was not expecting that.
Sounds!
Yeah, that she does. Also got Sayri vibes from her. Sayri, whatever. So Shade is the enemy. Okay. Interesting. Zoinks. Let's see. Let's see. I have no idea about the objective, but let's just assume I can kick her butt. Is there an objective? Rout the enemy, okay. Sounds about right. Maybe I can somehow recruit Yuzu. That sounds like something that could be the case. I don't remember having ever seen a saint. But that makes sense. Like, as an enemy. I've never finished a game, so I don't know about chapter 6. Oh wait, did I stop at chapter 6? I don't remember which chapter it was. I stopped right in front of Duma Tower. Well, halfway into it, I guess. Let's see. There's one gargoyle. Well, whatever. Let's just jump right into it. Fight. Oh.
Ho there, warrior. My name is Yuzu, and I cry your aid. My companions and I have been traveling from continent to continent, but 2 of them are now lost, and the 3rd yonder is in a poor state. I fear she has been seized by some strange madness.
Die. I will kill
Okay, in that case.
all of you.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no, in that case. Oh, I have not seen that. Yeah, that face is super scary. Oh no!
Something most unnatural has
Not
possessed her.
witches. No. I'm not ready for this.
Yet if we assault Shade, we might convince the fell spirit to let her be.
Alright.
I would do the deed myself, but I lack restraint, and might end up killing her.
Oh my god. How can you say that about your friend?
I need your aid in this. You must hurt her, yet not too greatly. Will you do it?
That, like... Yeah, of course.
Thank you, and thank you again, warrior. I knew you would agree at once.
Oh boy.
In return, I shall do what I may to keep other adversaries at bay. I can protect you while you see the task through.
Attack Shade just enough to bring her to her senses, but do not kill her.
Leave it to me.
Why are there witches? Why? Why do witches exist? Okay,
I'll handle this myself.
Okay, you two can
Feeling
talk.
good. Tell me something, Leon. Something?
Good job, Leon.
Oh, you're a laugh riot.
But anyway, what do you think makes a good man? That's not easily summed up in a few words, but for starters, he should be kind, strong, and mature, while maintaining a boyish innocence. He also needs to listen, but be ready to tell the hard truths when necessary.
Oh, come on. No one's that perfect.
Someone is, and his name is Valbar.
You are definitely kidding yourself.
Alright, can you... could technically reach this guy, huh? They are! They really are! Okay, you can attack this one. Double him. That's great. High accuracy. Nice. Okay,
Ready anytime.
look at my Bowie. This is so dumb. He's got more speed than defense. This never happens. Yeah, right. Leon is a really, really well done character of such.
Leave them to me.
At least I feel that way. I really like him. He's a great character.
How about this? I will discharge my duty.
At your service.
Okay, great. There.
I'm ready to roll.
Bowie doubles. It's so funny. Alright. Hey, these witches are not teleporting? That's interesting.
I shall stay close. If enemies approach, they'll need deal with my blade.
Alright. Warrior sword.
Better than I thought.
What a great start. Oh wait, I guess, the spot there standing on
I'm at the
makes
top
sense
of
that.
my game.
Okay, Jenny, can you can hurt this one greatly at least. Just use your curved shot. Dodge, okay. Never mind. Okay, let's see. I think I might actually... I don't want to send in Jenny
I'm
though.
ready for anything.
You got Thunder, right? Yeah, good. Really, a miss too? That's not good. Down to 1 HP if you hit. Okay. You got the javelin. Let's see if you can connect them. At least one. Yeah, didn't expect you to, but... I don't want to have Valbar into range, definitely not. You can't do that either, yeah. Okay. Next up... Well, that would be a kill, but if you can kill this one, that would be way better. The aura. Yeah,
Reliable.
the Grace with their insane evade boost of 60 or something. Because it says 60 right there. I don't know if that's the actual value, but it's so insane.
Here it comes. Pretty good, right?
Nice. Okay, you can attack Saber technically. Let's see how well this goes. Can't reach her, that's great. Which attacking Pala? Okay, I guess. He's got enough rest to deal with that. one witch down. You're attacking Pella as well? Okay. But now only... Oh, the other witch can't probably reach her at all, so... Oh great, you're taking care of this witch. That's cute.
It was a good fight.
Good job, Yuzu. Okay, so Shade is non-moving, that's perfect. You go into the grave area, attack this. Okay, he's too fast, so I'm just gonna go for the 100% accuracy then.
We're done here.
Good job, Leon.
It's unfair.
That reminds me of that edited
I can
crit
always count on you.
thing where someone put like the "move I'm gay" thing above this line. It's so good.
Sure, I'm still hyper. Let's go.
Yeah, let's use fire.
Coming through. You're not stopping me here.
You're sure
Right.
fired up today.
That sounds like a reasonable assumption, because there's no real reason why they would not have warped if they could actually do that.
I'm ready.
Okay, we can do this one down a bit. Yeah. Right, there are summons. You have the angel ring, right? Can you deal a finishing blow? No. Your speed is 12. One slower. I guess I'll trade. Yes. Wait. Now you can deal the finishing blow, Katria.
Too slow.
There we are.
All right, I'll handle
It
this.
might be because I've been doing this one a bit later than the other one, but this one feels easier so far. Like, quite a lot easier. To be fair, the other one I did at the very end of chapter 1, so I only had 2 promoted units. Oh, 2 more witches, great. Attack with Thunder. That way Celica will be able to finish this one off. Fire. No. With Seraphim only, okay. That's fine. Bye-bye. Heal up. Can you take care of this? Wait, no. Low's enough, I guess. Ah, dodge. Oh well. These guys can... This one can reach Celica, okay, in that case... What do I do? I guess I'll put other units kinda close to that. I'd like to trade back. Malbar needs some weapon with which he can actually hurt people. Enemy face. Okay. Miasma. Gave Celica both of the rest things from that one fountain. I think she should be fine. And they're not all focusing her anyway, so that's better.
Perfect.
Nice. You go, Yuzu. Oh wow, this one actually hurts you. You're in her range. Wonder if she'll attack you now.
I'm up for anything.
That might be a bit too much. You go here and do that. I shouldn't have put you this close, but whatever.
So sorry.
A kill anyway. Level up.
Did I get stronger again? Goodness.
Alright.
Ready to move out.
You got swap too, right?
I'm at
Okay.
the top of my
So,
game.
items, trade, yes. Arts, swap. Now Bowie can reach this one with lightning, with thunder. The enemy speed is the same, so Bowie should be fine. Let's see. You heal up Celica.
I'm ready for anything.
You can use thunder too. That's great. Ah, dodged. Oh well. How far can you guys reach? Not far enough. Oh well. Your res is 9. I love using swap for tactical reasons. I love these kind of skills. Alright. I know, Shade summoning witches again.
Now, I strike.
Nice! Good job, Yuzu.
You lacked dedication.
That's one more down. Speed 9. You can almost finish this one off with your sword. In that case, I'll give Bowie the final hit. Or maybe one of the flyers can reach. That would be even better, actually. Level 5, yeah. Items, trade. You take the javelin. Now, there we go.
You can't beat me.
Go, Katria.
Wasn't impressed.
Nice. A lot of EXP.
I love having you around.
Well, you can't take care of this one in one hit, can you? With aura, okay, that's good. The enemy can't crit you anyway.
Am I reliable, or what?
Okay,
I'm good to go.
I'm gonna keep Bowie over there. Could have attacked with Thunder. Totally failed that. Earth Shot. That should help. Lowering her HP. Oh, actually, Leon could crit. I wouldn't like that.
Die at my hands.
Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Okay, good. Whew.
No. How dare you?
Okay. That's all, I guess. I'm gonna, just in case, pick up Yuzu. Since I don't know these chapters. Right. Right. Guess it's time to harass some. Thunder has crit. Don't like that. 6 crit. Wait, how much damage does Thunder deal? Even a crit would not kill from Bowie. Okay.
Who am I?
I think she's starting to come to her senses. Now is our chance.
Okay. What's that? What do you mean? Oh, talk.
Shade, please! You must fight!
Kill you. Every one of you will die!
Not worse. So I fear I must shock her senses. It's the only option left. Pray forgive me, Shade, but I must insist that you eat this!
More food.
Gross! Hey, why did you make me eat that?
I thought a ration ball might bring you to your senses. Respect the ration ball.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. But respect the ration ball.
Actually, wait. Where am I? And how did I get here? We can speak on it later. For now, you must get to safety. I don't know what is going on, but... all right.
Oh, enemy spawning? Really? Big move. Well, her defense is 7. Whatever, I'm just gonna position tanky units all around Shade. Well, all around Shade where it's actually necessary. You two can swap items again.
Leave them to me.
You two can swap equipment again. Well, bar, just send it here, I guess. That hurt. The blast sword does a lot of damage against these terrors, right? At least it seems to be. That seems to be the case. Good thing there weren't too many mages, otherwise Kamui would be down. Ally face. Thanks for the heals. Right.
I'll handle this myself.
Can you... No, you can't kill this one. Can't kill this one either, but you can kill this one. Will one attack suffice for this? No. In that case, attack twice, the enemy... Third rate is pretty good, so... 1 and a 2.
Good night. Mwah.
Alright. That should hurt. Crit, crit, crit. Aw. Let's see. You harass this one. There we go. Can you? No. One's got too much HP. Well, once that one's taken care of, I can continue on with whatever. You can't reach, but everyone else can technically reach all the others, so... Okay, Volbar, you do that. Level up.
Is anyone really surprised?
That's a better one. Yeah, no. Here we go. Over here. How much does the... +3 in that case? Items trade. Yes. Attack. Like this. Right? The two of you. That's this one taken care of. Nice.
You're not stopping me here.
Alright. That's that one taken care of, I guess. I think the sword fighters will do a great job.
Yeesh.
Taking care of the mages. Let's see. You can definitely finish this one off. That's great. Nice dodge.
I'll do whatever I'm paid to.
Level up. Right. That's good.
Either I've got an eagle eye, or the enemies are lazy as hell.
This is also really good. Okay. That should do the trick.
I'm not about to stop here. No! I fight to protect what is dear.
I was actually thinking together with Saber, but I take that.
I can feel the warmth of Milla's blessing.
Nice.
I never have.
The enemy is no more.
Nice.
But who were they?
I don't know. Duma. Faithful, probably.
That was a close call. Is everyone all right?
It actually wasn't as close as it might have seemed.
Celica, I presume? I thank you for coming to our aid, kind lady. Hello there. My name is Shade. Thank you for rescuing me from that whole demonic possession thing.
Sounds good.
It's all just so mortifying. Whatever came over you? I can't say for certain, but I remember being attacked out of nowhere. They used some sort of arcane art to put me to sleep, and after that... I wonder if I was to be their quarry. Who is they? It's just a rumor, but there's apparently an arcanist collecting blood sacrifices.
Well.
This foul being hunts only beautiful maidens, or so the story goes.
To turn them into witches.
These maidens are then offered up to terrors in exchange for long life. Then we made war upon the arcanist's underlings. If they were hunting maidens, it explains why they readily engaged me. Wait, does that mean we're beautiful? Should we be flattered?
Of course. No sense of dread.
I don't know how to feel. But did they not make you an underling instead of taking you back? Did you say something? Not worth repeating, it seems.
Wow.
What matters is that Shade is safe. Lady Celica, I thank you. If I may be so bold as to ask a favor.
Sure.
Might you permit Shade and myself to join your ranks?
Sure.
We would like to repay you in what little way we can.
Yes, but it's not all altruistic niceties. We'd gain from the arrangement as well.
Dan Ray Bullock. Thanks for the follow.
We've been traveling from land to land, but yours is still foreign to us. And we lack the funds, the basic knowledge to make it on our own.
Right.
As fighters, you will not find us wanting, if I may be so bold. So then, what say you?
Sounds great. I'm aboard.
Excellent, thank you.
I know we'll all get along swimmingly.
Yuzu and Shade joined your party. Nice. Okay.
We have an exciting road ahead. Shall we be on our way?
Yeah, let's. Yeah, actually, today I'm actually streaming on a day I want to stream on more. Let's see how well that goes. Been streaming a few times this week because I've got vacation. But yeah. Let's see how well that goes. In any case, now that I have more units in Celica's army, no item. Everyone else wielded an item, so I'm kind of surprised that Shade does not carry anything. Oh well. Guess I'm gonna continue on with... Yeah, I still got time. Continue on with Alm's side. Gotta make my way to this village. Right. Wait, do I need to equip anything? Inventory. Right. Draco shield. Do I have another lance? Right, the Rider's Bane. Perfect. For Clive. Guess I could promote him now. I guess I'll wait one more level up or something. Actually... Yeah, I'm going to wait one more chapter before I promote more units. Engage. Well, not chapter, because that's not how this works in this game. But one more, battle. There we go.
Sir Olm, our scouts have spied Regalian forces up ahead.
Alright. Let's deal with them.
Then the battle begins here.
So it seems. The fights ahead will be nothing like our skirmishes in the south. You've wounded Regel's pride, and they will strike back without mercy. But the spirit of Sophia demands you prevail. There's no turning back now.
There's no turning back now, indeed. Right.
There you are, whelp. I thought you'd never arrive. Wait a second.
Fernand, you march beneath Regel's standard now?
Does that really surprise you, Clive?
Not really.
You and the Deliverance took all I believed in and trod it into the mire. In Regel, they still have ideals worth upholding.
Damn you, Fernand. Listen to yourself.
My king is dead. My country fallen. But I'll not hand this land over to you. Now, it is the Regalian Empire's turn. Lord Berkut shall lead us, and unite Valentia under one noble order.
Come to your senses, Fernand. You have always fought for your motherland, for Sophia.
Only one of us has lost his senses, Clive.
What?
Allow me to enlighten you. That boy you have been parading around as your new hero? He was never Myson's grandson.
Oh, what is this folly?
Oh, I can assure you it is no folly. My source has known Sir Myson for years. The old knight has no family. Perhaps he made some orphan his ward so he wouldn't have to die alone.
You lie. And yet, there is the matter of what the old man at the castle said.
Well, this shouldn't shake you as much if you don't really care about the noble blood or anything like that. As long as he was raised by him, that shouldn't matter.
Oh, Clive, you've become the very picture of absurdity. Once you were a man to whom the lineage of our noble houses meant all. But now you take for your future king a boy you don't know from a gutter rat.
Now, what I was thinking here, if Clive were, like, turned into a different class at this point, how would that fighting cutscene part have looked like? If the villagers pitched for it, because he was actually one of the candidates to be class changed. Alright. Yeah, let's just... Those enemies aren't much trouble. Let's just start the chapter right away. Fight. Oh no, witches!
Who are those women?
Those would be witches. They are women who have offered their wills and souls to Regel's patron god, Duma. He gave them command of vast magic, but little else of who they were remains. Their tale is a sad one, but hardly unusual in a land so hungry for power.
That's terrible.
Indeed.
If Rigel occupies Zofia, her people could be subjected to the same fate. I won't let that happen.
Alright. Fernand.
Nothing will stop me.
Okay, Claire. You can take care of this one.
Allow me.
Over there.
Just leave it to me.
That's one team, I guess.
Stand back.
Go over there.
Just say the word.
You guys can talk here.
Tobin.
By the mother, did you actually just start a conversation?
You were going to approach me anyway. Don't ask me why. I thought treating you like dirt would have inspired you to give me space.
Ah, you don't treat me like dirt. Look, you like to vent. I get it.
How can you be so nice? I try to be nice, but other people just make me crazy. And when you let me take it out on you, I feel even worse.
So what? That's normal. You're my friend. I don't care if you give me guff once in a while.
Really?
Sure. Plus, I'm not so nice. There are lots of things that tick me off. I just choose to let them slide. Except maybe when Ulm or Gray show me up. I can't stand that.
Well, they are much better at fighting than you.
Hey!
Sorry, couldn't resist.
Right. Wait here.
Fine, twist my arm.
Over here.
Ha! Stand aside!
I've got this.
And
The mother
the
walks
lines.
with me.
The three of
Age
you.
before beauty.
Emma's on the move.
You're both the first promoted class. Gonna have you help on this side, I guess.
Come at me, fool!
Yep. Oh no, witches. Oh wow. They got a lot of resistance. Either that or Tobin is really weak. What's your res? 14. Yikes. In that case, how about we do that? Oh, actually that hurts, so maybe you want to do it like this. First shot, actually hit. Thank you very much. Level up.
This stuff's easy once you learn to understand your foes.
Oh, you actually got skill up. That's rare, I guess. 100% accuracy. There you go. Goodbye. That's one of the two witches down.
Yeah, I got it.
You heal them up. Forsyth, you take the lead to go Alm. And Randall, you fight between the two. Okay, as for this team, Saxon. Right, anyway. To lure over Fernand, I'm gonna have Claire. What's the speed? 8. Sure. Gonna have Claire there. Ray, supporter. Live 2. You guys move closer and help out too. Right. One archer. Fernand.
Come at me. Surely you detestable vermin don't think you can stand against a true nobleman.
Nice try. Bye, Fernand.
I have no choice. choice. I must fall back and rejoin Lord Berkut and the main force.
Bye-bye. Thanks for the bread. Okay, what's the witch gonna do? Walking? Okay. I don't like that. I'd rather the witch would just warp so that I know and can take care of her as quickly as possible. Okay, time for some... Wait. Oh.
Shall we then?
I'll do that. Then he'll clear up from afar. Level up.
A glorious victory.
Oh wow. But just barely.
Fate and fortune smile upon me.
Defense up, that's great. Items trade. Yes. Attack the Rider's Bane. Yes. And... Can't take care of this one instantly. That's not so cool. Guess a physical weapon would be better against this one. Can you take care of this one in one turn? No. But you will definitely be a great help. Okay, maybe if you crit? Ah, too bad. But I think he also dealt as same amount of damage? Yeah. Okay, good. Down you go. Oh no, miss? Oh well, whatever.
Who doesn't love a strong man?
This early on it doesn't really matter that much. She's got 9 defense, so absolutely nothing to worry about. Regarding Faye. And her res is also really good. 7. Well, good enough for any enemy, so far at least.
Stand back.
Let's take care of this one.
How's that?
Nice. Good job. Next up, this. Let's just do this. Alright. I want to take EXP. Well, I can't really do anything, so that's that. Sure, I'll take the EXP. I was thinking of maybe giving it to
That should do it.
Foresight, but not really. Oh, not Foresight, Python. Whatever. Hearts. Yeah. You're already pretty slow anyway.
So sorry about this.
There we go. Nice chip damage. Randall can be there, I guess. And we want Tobin to be full HP, so that if the witch decides to warp, won't be a final killing blow on him.
All right.
Let's do this upright.
Thank you.
Alright. Soldier's also attacking Alm.
Take this. You're mine.
Good job. Now, hopefully the witch won't warp into Alm's range. Oh, you're going to attack Faye, are you? That's cute. Okay, you attack Emma. That's also very little damage. Which still not warping. Guess she doesn't want to. Okay, maybe if she will weaken this one down first. There we go. Now Lucas can kill this enemy.
It's done.
There we are. Level up for Lucas.
A palpable improvement.
Nice. Let's see.
Nothing will stop me.
Items trade back. Yes. Perfect. Hit.
I expected as much.
Here we are. With the Iron Lance. Who's got the Steel Lance? Forsyth right now. Right. Take care of this one.
This one's mine!
There we are.
Milla smiles upon you.
Just hit this one, I guess. Forsyth take the kill. There we are.
Where's the beer?
And let's have you here.
I can do
guess.
this.
Can be over there. And heal up Alm. Let's just wait. On this side, we are gonna have... We don't need another level up. Yes.
Sure, why not?
Let's just pray. Deal the finishing blow.
And we're done!
There we go. Let's see if we give you another level up. Alright. We're just here. With, like, regular steps. Do I have... Who's got the leather shield on this side? Right, never mind then. The javelin, that would be helpful. Wait, you got the swap. Attack this one at least. Nice. And Forsyth, you can deal a finishing blow as long as you hit. Good job. But this one needs to be a mage, so okay, Randall could use some healing. Over here, wait, and turn.
You don't look half as scared as you ought. Don't you value your lives?
Oh, please.
It's time you had the fear of death put back into you.
Have you seen your army? Oh wow, you actually hit like a truck.
I've got this.
Maybe I shouldn't have taunted him. He is super strong. Wow. Get the kill, Emma. Thank you.
Is that it?
Yes. Alright, your defense is 16. That's really bulky. Well. Wait, what? Right, your attack power is really high. Forgot about that.
Alright, sure.
You go over there. I'm gonna warp you out of there. Okay, what's your defense? 8. Sounds about right. Items, raid, this. Yes. Alright, have fun. Fighting against a mage. You're gonna double him, but that's fine. But let's still try to get closer. Okay. There we are. You go and try that. Suddenly the odds aren't in your favor anymore, huh? Let me show you this.
You and me! Done!
Bye-bye. You go, Tobin.
No, I'll not surrender.
Bye, Saxon.
Not like this.
Perfect.
Whoa! I feel light as a feather.
That was a little too close.
You're fine, Tobin.
We've emerged victorious, but the survivors will be making their way back to the main force.
Right.
We can't rest on our laurels now. Wouldn't you agree, Clive?
Yes, quite.
What is it? You look shaken. Oh, right. Forgive me. You and Fernand were good friends.
No, it's not that. Well, it's not just that. In any case, it's nothing you need trouble yourself with. If you'll excuse me.
What's with him?
Very suspicious. Alright. Let's see. Inventory. Oh, swap with Clive. You don't actually need that shield. Swap with Tobin. Let's see. Wait, why are you so slow? You're the faster. You're supposed to be the faster one. Oh well. Let's give this to Silk again. There we are. Okay, okay, Python, Forsyth's 1 XP away from a level up. I will give him a level up before I promote him. Deliverance Hideout. Order. It's fine if I don't have any of these with me. Explore. There should be one right here, right? Killed. Close enough. Okay, basically... Forsyth's getting a level up. Aside from that, do whatever you want.
Just leave it to me.
Oh, got a conversation. Nice.
Hey, Faye. How are things?
Things are utterly fantastic. Aren't you gonna ask me why?
Why?
Well, remember when you sat next to me at dinner yesterday? You gave me that leftover heel of bread you didn't want.
You're excited about bread?
No, silly. You touched my hand.
Oh, Faye.
I was up all night thinking about it. Oh, but don't worry. I drank a bunch of tea, so I'm ready to kill in your name. Just point me at your enemies and watch me go.
That's... wow. I guess I'm glad she's able to find happiness in the little things. But I'm worried about the toll this war is taking on her.
Ah, Faye.
Nothing
cool.
will stop me. Oh, salutations and, felicitations?
Hey, Claire. How are you? Wait. Felicitations?
Was that too much? I fear these are rather difficult to devise.
You're inventing new greetings? Is this because of what I said?
What? No! Perish the thought. I merely felt like being creative.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, posh. Fine. I admit it. You said you liked my greetings, and I perhaps wanted you to like me more.
But Claire, I like you the way you are. You're proud, overbearing, and don't give a damn what people think of you.
I am not overbearing. A boy will take that back at once. I'm the queen of Zophian high society. Why should I care what you think?
There's the Claire I like.
Ugh.
I've got this. Just say the word.
Right.
Fine, twist my arm.
We're here.
Allow me.
There. Huh.
The mother walks with me.
Bad conversation.
Hello, Silk.
Faye? I thought you'd never speak to me again.
Well, after you stopped approaching me, I realized I kinda miss your company. I guess I needed a friend after all. Sorry I was so rude.
Oh, it's all right. It's just nice to feel missed. And now we can finally talk.
You're a good person, Silk. Even if your tongue does like to wag. I'm still not one for gossip, but I would like to know more about you. Maybe we can talk again soon?
That would be lovely.
Alright.
Allow me.
Just grabbing that level up for Forsyth.
You're not taking me seriously.
While promoting them. Great. Now it really...
I can feel my skills improving.
I'm glad I did. I can just give anyone the level ups, I guess. Oh, not level ups, but kills.
The gauntlets are off. There.
Alright.
I'm a Forsyth to be reckoned with.
All right.
Punishment time.
You're not taking me seriously.
There we go.
Take this. You're mine.
There we are. Might as well do this.
Too late! You forced my hand. I hope you were all watching.
Okay.
There you go. I can do this.
Right. care of this.
Every day a new lesson.
I guess. Alright, she's kind of slow with the Draco Shield. Can you soften down one of them? Perfect.
Hello and goodbye.
Alright.
Hey, it was you or me.
Excellent work.
Well, whatever. In that case, you do that, Tobin.
Never count Tobin out.
There we go. Battle complete. Time to promote.
Man, I need a nap after that.
Right. There we go. Class change. Promote to knight. Yes. Really weird how my foresight's really slow. There we are. Class change.
If this is my new calling, so be it.
Right? Clive to Paladin. There we are. Paladin Clive.
As Miller wills it, so shall it be.
Island Fire. Promoting Cliff? I think so, yeah. Could I wait one more level up? Guess I could. Nah, let's... I don't know. Do I want to wait one more level up with Cliff?
Well,
I mean, usually, you don't really need many soldiers, and there's literally only one reason I did Soldier Cliff, because I like black armor, and Cliff is basically really good in any class. So I just thought this time I want him to be a soldier. Oh, yeah. Do I want to promote him just yet? Or do we want to wait one more level up? I mean, Python got a really good one. I'm gonna keep him. Yeah. I mean, I guess, but, I kinda didn't want to do Mage Cliff. I mean, I got some, something strange here too, with Tobin as my mage with Excalibur. He crits often enough. That'll do. Save. We need to do something with the inventory? I don't think so. Right, engage the cultist enemies? Whatever. Let's see, what do we have? Just a bunch of mages. Oh boy. It's gonna be a chapter. Yeah, let's just fight.
Emma's on the move.
14 res. You're basically gonna be God in this chapter. Here we are.
Come at me, fools!
Right, you enter the range. I should also give Alm the lightning sword again for a while.
Age before beauty.
Allow me.
Here you go.
Fine, twist my arm.
WB over here.
Ha! Stand aside!
Foresight there.
The mother walks with me.
Just say the word.
Allow me.
Nothing will stop me. Just leave it to me.
Stand back.
Oh, I actually could have put Tobin into range. Well, it's not like they would have attacked him anyway. There's a unit that can't counter inside the range. Oh, maybe I was wrong.
It's hard being this good.
Because this one thought attacking Gray was a good idea. Okay. You can reach this far. So you go over here. Want to trade. Items, trade. Yes. There we go. Now Alm can counter. Oh, you learned a thunderclap weapon R2. That's good. You're the one with the leather shield right now, but you don't have the swap art. Yeah, I guess you can just take care of this. There we go. Good job, Claire. Let's see. Now let's attack. Python's actually got a decent hit rate right now. Well, still won't change my keep me from reclassing him. Good job, Emma. Right, Randall over there. Go over here. Be in range of one of them, that's fine. Over there. Fine. Okay. Nothing interesting happening in this map. It's kinda... well... like some maps are, I guess. Filler map, basically. No story, no nothing. Let's see. Can you take care of one of these guys? Well, if you had a weapon, probably. Bring this one down a bit. There we go. Deal a finishing blow.
You watching? Gotcha! Very amusing. Full marks.
Nice. Level up for Cliff.
Yep, I definitely feel stronger.
Was worth it. A really good level up.
Oh, very good.
Come on, you two can talk.
Sure, why not?
Want to attack? Maybe not. Let's talk.
So, Tobin, are we gonna clear the air here or what?
Right now.
Yeah, I suppose. So, is it just me, or are you and Claire getting close? Huh? You think? I feel like she spends all her time telling me to bug off. Yeah, but that's just it. She's comfortable around you, or else she'd never let her hair down like that. That's a weird way of reading into things. Why can't you put that much thought into anything else?
I mean, that's not wrong, but,
Oh, you're looking for a fight? Let's take it outside, clown. We're already outside, and I'm kind of busy fighting these other guys. Come on already. Let's take out your aggression on someone who deserves it.
Wait there? Yeah, let's try Excalibur. Split. No crit. Okay, Clive. Finish him off.
A shame. For SoV!
Nice. Alright. Let's have you do that, I guess. Those guys can talk, but I'm just gonna go for a kill.
You were in my way!
There we go. Good job. Using the Thunder Clasp. Wait, I can only hit once that way. So I guess I will just use regular attacks then. That's a lot of pain. But okay. Over here, 5 magic, heal up Silk. Not Silk, Claire. Take care of this guy.
You should be honored.
Good job.
My
There we are. Level up for Claire.
I can read our foes like a book.
Speed and luck.
One day, I'll be like you.
Okay, Randall. You're doing just fine. That's great. There we are. Lucas can be in range, I guess. Take care of one of them. There we are.
I won't be in training forever.
Good job. Right, you got Meyer as a boss. Of course you have. It hurts a lot, but still fine. Okay. So, what's next? Let's attack this one. Randall would be able to finish him off, that I would not like.
I can do this.
Lucas can finish him off. That's better.
No thank you required.
Good job. Randall, can you... Yeah, you can definitely hurt this one.
Ready for my angry face?
You can actually kill this one. Okay, I guess. Oh, wait, what? No, okay. Crit was not enough to kill. That's great, actually. I like that. White magic, heal up. Foresight. Level up.
I feel the light of Miller's blessing.
Ooh, Rest Grove. That's a rare blessing. Let's see. Who do I want to give a kill to? I'm technically almost the one with the lowest level now. I guess I should really give him the kill. Good job, Alm.
I can tell I'm getting stronger.
Nice. Battle complete.
That was amazing!
Lucas at 99 XP, Gray's at 90. Right. Saving progress. Of course. Do you want to? I'll do it anyway. Whatever. Of course to say, since more troops. That's just great. Explore. Just run through. I guess. I'm gonna class change Cliff now too. Okay, class change, Cliff, Knight. Hey. Black armor. Nice.
This could be exciting.
Wow, his HP are really high. But I guess that's standard of this class? Yeah. Return. Yes. Yeah, Cliff looks really cool as a knight. But Cliff looks good in any class. Just as he's good in any class. Oh look, Dark Mage. Yeah, I have 3 knights now. Great, they're moving on me. Gee, I love this. I'm lucky that I didn't get like someone insta-death.
Shall we then?
Right. Yeah, you never finished. Right.
On the move.
Come at me, fool!
Oh boy.
Age before beauty.
I don't like enemy reinforcements on the overworld map.
Allow me.
Oh cool. Fuck you guys.
Clive,
Oh, Lucas. Well met.
so how does it feel to have doffed the oh-so-heavy mantle of leadership?
Do I sense a hint of judgment there? I'm wager I'm lucky someone as level-headed as you keeps me on my toes. Forsyth is all drive and emotion, while Python... Well, Python hardly seems to care about much of anything.
That's Python
Both
for
are
you.
fine soldiers in their own ways, but neither is a great advisor.
Well, don't tell Forsyth. He'd crawl into his bed and never come out again.
I'd laugh were it not true. You see why I need someone like you? A cold observer to watch over me.
Lucas does not seem happy about that judgment.
Stand back. Just say the word.
This looks so weird in combination. Cliff with that model, like
I've got
not
this.
well overworld sprite.
Fine, twist my arm. Ha! Stand aside!
But like Cliff level 1 knight rating 100. Look at his stats. They're all so good. For some reason my Forsyth is broken. He doesn't have a lot of speed. He's actually the slowest out of the 3. It's almost like the same situation with Bowie. Maybe he gave Bowie all his speed growth.
Python? Oh my god, it's after me again. Won't someone save poor Python? I am not an it, you daft fool. Why can't you take things seriously? Because I'm more effective when I don't? Oh, you needn't tell me twice. I'm well aware of how you function in this world. No goals, no passion, just flitting about while doing the bare minimum. Your life must be so horribly empty. It's pretty grand, actually. So, maybe you should stop painting me as the picture of misery and woe. The carefree life is surprisingly fun. You should give it a whirl. Well, I have thought I might benefit from being a bit more capricious. Why, you? Oh, gods, no. You'd be terrible at it. You just said I should do it!
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Enemy turn. Oh, look.
Thought you were trying to teach you.
Nice try. Level up for Lucas.
A palpable improvement.
Alright. Time to attack.
This'll probably hurt.
You go.
Hey, you!
Let's see. Right, archers. I'd best not utilize any of my flyers then. Excalibur time.
That's how it's done.
Good job, Topin.
The mother walks.
Allow me.
Just leave it to me.
That means I can actually use my flyers for some of the enemies at least. Especially, it's especially good because Claire got the Rider's Bane. Can you heal up Claire, please? Thank you.
Nothing will stop me.
Right, attack. Guess I could attack the archer. Being a sniper and all. Closer. Right, you go over there. Armor Crush. No, there's no... What did Armor Crush do against? Against armored units. Right, forgot that armored was actually a thing in this game. Thought knights were just basically the tank units. Forgot that there's actually the armor classification in this game too. This odd one. Let's have... do this. Yes. Go ahead, do that.
What's wrong?
That resolves that.
Alright. Next up, Cliff. Such a good boy.
You should be ashamed.
Alright. Time for trainee Emma. Hurt the enemy. as well as Flare too. Do that. Bye bye.
You bore me. Be gone.
Okay, the mage. My mage is attacking 5. That's okay. Good dodge, because I would have hurt a lot. Don't know why the archer went into melee range and did not shoot at anyone, but okay, I take it. Oh, someone wants to heal themselves up. That hurts a lot. Okay. Now what? There's a paladin. Actually, I could warp someone over. Well, not that it really matters, I guess. Wants a paladin. Warp. Oh great, barely anything. Here we are. Just attack this one, I guess. Now, would this work this time? This way? Yes. Okay. Over there. That's one enemy trapped in here. So this one probably wants to step onto the supplies anyway. Caliber.
Shall we then?
You take care of this one. Someone will take care of the archer, so that's fine.
Oh no!
Oh no, miss.
Stop that!
2 misses? Okay, that's bad. Well, at least the enemy missed 2, I guess. So, how's that? Attack this one? So that someone can reach the archer. Well, you can reach him this way anyway. Okay, yeah, I guess I can do that. Lucas, you go.
This is farewell.
Good job, Lucas.
No thank you required.
Haha, heck yeah!
Right. Walk.
Forgive me, it had to be done.
Good job, Clive.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, move. But probably this way. Can you kill this one? No. Well, I'll find a way.
This is the part that hurts!
Good job, Tobin.
Die! Better than you expected?
I'm glad you're here.
Over there. Just do this, I guess. There you go. Python's safe. You can use Physic to heal up Clive. While we're at it, let's reduce the number of enemies.
I'm a Forsyth to be reckoned with. Face it, my instincts are superior.
He actually leveled speed. That's great. Only gray left. Right. That I could technically do. Let's see. You're kind of close to a level up. There we go. You deal with that one. Heal up. Milk. Next turn will give you what you need. Okay, what do I give the kill to? Someone who's not too high on EXP. Perfect.
Oh, no! Too amazed to fight back?
The silver purse. Okay, and turn. You heal up. Python. Level up for Faye.
It's nice to get stronger.
So much defense. Rescue.
Captain.
Yeah. Slow to double.
I can do this.
Okay. This should help. You can deal the finishing blow. We don't know the arts of the Iron Sword yet, but that's fine either way. Okay, good. This not actually a chapter.
What was that?
Was taken care of. Bad level ups. That's what that was.
That was invigorating.
That battle was unnecessary. Alright. Time to move on, I think. Yeah. Engage the enemy.
A moment, please, Alm. I have a fresh report from our scouts.
Alright.
Apparently, the enemy's main force has retreated west through the forest. But before we give chase, we should deal with Desai. It wouldn't be wise to pass him by while his fortress lies in reach.
Right.
Alright, that makes sense. But listen, Lucas, do you know anything about the Regalian general Fernand mentioned? Berkut, I believe it was?
Lord Berkut, yes. I am no stranger to the rumors, at least. They say he is about your age. A talented young general of royal blood. It's no wonder Fernand is so smitten with him.
Yeah. Does it really matter so much where you're born or who your father was?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, sorry. I was just... I don't mean to speak ill of nobles or anything.
Well, I should hope not. Your own grandfather was a count, after all.
Yeah, I know, but...
Enough of this talk. Beyond this forest lies a great army. You shouldn't trouble yourself with anything but the battles ahead.
You're right, Clive. I apologize.
Hello, Berkut.
As I live and breathe, the deliverance. Well, this is simply delightful.
Huh? Fernand? And who's this?
My name is Berkut. I am nephew to His Majesty Emperor Rudolph.
So here he is.
Alm, was it? I must say I was most impressed by the battle at Zofia Castle. I nearly mistook that motley band of rustics you were leading for an army.
What are you doing here? Your main force has retreated.
Lord Berkut longs for sport and wishes to test your might. I've gone too long without fighting and felt I needed a spot of practice. Now then, do try to make this little exercise worth my time.
Gods, he's charging right at us.
What's the matter, farm boy? Afraid you won't land a single blow?
Actually, my weapon can fight from afar, so...
Her name is Orm, not Thorn Boy.
Oh, my mistake.
Wait a second. That mark on your left hand. Where did that come from?
What do you care? Are you here to fight or not?
No, it cannot be the brand. Not on one as unremarkable as you. It must be false, just like its bearer.
Sure, be in denial. Everyone's deployed, great. That should be very easy. Healing properties, okay. Honey and nothing. Yeah, that should be easy enough. Oh, the map ends here? Okay, thought it was gonna be like 2 or 3 more tiles, but apparently not. Well, save and battle.
Nothing will stop me.
Raiders
Allow
Bay.
me.
There you go. That's one. You can reach the exact same tiles on the top side, I guess.
Just say the word.
Cliff
The mother
and the
of
2
all
healers, I
children.
guess.
Just leave it to me.
Oh no. Well, whatever. She's got 10 defense. They really want to attack her. They can. Okay. This one can reach these tiles. How about this? Is there any tiles? Yeah, there's tiles. The only... Yeah, this tile. Right there. So this one only Berkut can reach.
I've got this.
What's his stats actually? 17, 13? That's easy enough. Especially with a magic weapon.
Stand back.
Ha! Stand aside!
Allow me.
Emma's on the move.
Age before beauty.
Alright,
Come at me, fools.
there we are. Berkut charging it all.
Are you going to entertain me or not? Foolish!
Oh wow. That really made it feel like a boss battle. For a moment.
You brute! You lost my hand. I know. I'm simply terrible.
How do I want to do this? I guess I'll do that. Learn swap. Crit.
Open wide.
Good job.
Shall we then?
Let's see. Items trade. Yes. Wait. Heading this way. Wait. You can go over there. Items trade. Yes. Rider's Bane. Level up.
I can feel my skills improving.
Speed is increasing. Nice. Foresight is
I can do
repaired.
this.
Let's see, how much damage do you deal? Not enough to kill. That's great. As long as this hit connects. There we go.
Stronger than I thought. But no. I came here to be entertained, not to give up my life.
Nice.
I can tell I'm getting stronger.
Bye, Berkut. Thanks for the blessed ring. Over here. This way. That way. Fernand got a free choice of who to attack. Orb. Oh, cool. Healer strats. You're attacking Clive.
I needn't test you as Lord Berkut does. I already know how pathetic you are.
Oh wow, you chose the right unit to say that too. That's mean.
How could you lay hands on me?
I mean, not wrong.
All right, sure.
Hit
I
Fernand.
am not one to toy with.
Well, that could have been cool, but it wasn't. Physic. Heal up. Claire. Let's see. Excalibur. 12 damage. That too. You can't crit. You might want to give this a try. Alright. Guess no one wants to hit.
Nothing will stop me.
No.
Shall I then?
You can hit. Technically. Oh, cool. You hit once. Over here. Items, trade. Yes. He cannot kill her in two hits,
How
so...
could you lay hands on me?
Okay. Even if he were to attack her next turn. And he can't take care of Clive either, so let's go. Choose your target.
I am not one to toy with.
My.
Shall we then?
Let's try this. Nice.
Careless. But next time will be different.
Alright, Fernand. We'll just keep using the Beast Slayer, the Rider's Bane on you every single time. Battle complete.
A stunning victory for a stunning lady.
Nice.
I'm not quite sure how we just pulled that off. There were only 3 of them. How did they give us so much trouble?
Well...
Rigel may be stronger than I first believed. What if this is a mistake?
Did you say something, Clive?
It was nothing. Come, we must plan our siege of Desai's fortress.
Let's put the auto text on.
An ally of ours is being held there, and we must rescue her.
You're talking about Matilda, right? I heard what happened. She's special to you, isn't she?
She is. We promised to share a future together. And because of that promise, she has suffered for far too long. It relieves me to know she will soon be free of this burden.
I'm glad to hear it. And you know I'll do everything I can to help.
Right.
Thank you, Alm.
Nice. Time to enter the village. Yes, great. Village time. Probably the last place where we'll be at least story-wise.
Say, Alm, this may sound a bit strange, but
Yes?
you've changed lately. Well, not changed. It's more like you've sort of found yourself. I'd never have known in Ram Village, but when you get in front of people, you become larger than life? Is that the right expression? Anyway, you command a lot more attention than you used to.
Right.
You're too late. Ain't nothing left for you in this village. We never made trouble for no one. Honored the old laws, we did. But Desai and them Regalian brutes raided and pillaged us all the same. You're with the Deliverance, ain't ya? Then think kindly on us when you give that dastard Desai what's coming.
We will.
Hey, Alm, how goes it? So not to be an old gossip, but I hear you and Celica had a bit of a row. Ladies, am I right? They just love to get the last word in. I thought it was just my mom and my sister who were like that, but nope. When I found out all women share that trait, my poor heart sank. Huh? How can I be so sure it's all women? How can you even ask that? I've been to a town. I've seen like a dozen women. Hell, maybe more.
Oh, great. Let's see. An orange. Orange tree. I'm surprised these branches haven't snapped from all the fruit. Arcade. The walls seem sturdy, but it won't last long if someone set it ablaze. Wait. But it wouldn't last long. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. House 2. Because that's the most reasonable place to start. Memory prison. Well, let's talk.
Soldiers of the Deliverance, I require your assistance.
What is it?
Gargoyles have kidnapped my daughter and taken her to the Western Shrine.
Alright,
If it is at all in your power, you must not let any harm befall her.
alright.
I know I ask much, so if you manage to save her, my treasure is yours.
Let's see, is there anything to loot? Classic. Right? No, nothing else. And let's move to house 1. 7 first. An orange. But there was a home line, right? All the homes are damaged. This has Desai written all over it. Yeah. Sounds about right. Talk.
Desai's men come here without pause to raid, pillage, and upend our lives. One of their more wicked knights even made off with some poor lass. And now, the Empire is trying to start a flood and put half of Zofia to ruin. Will we never have peace?
That's bad.
Are you with the Deliverance? I'm afraid I have some ill news. One of the enemy soldiers mentioned a female knight they're holding captive. Desai plans to put her to death soon, as an example to others.
What? They intend to execute Matilda?
I fear so, good Sir Knight. If she's dear to you, you'd best march on his fortress before it's too late.
Okay, move. The smithy. Salmon. Drinking water. Weapons that we can't take with us. The forge. Probably best not to touch the flaming hot coals, Alm. Let's talk.
Welcome!
Forge. Yes, let's turn it into a weapon. Which one is it going to be? A steel sword. Okay, cool. Rusted shields. Which one is it going to be? A steel shield. Okay. As for this one? Wait. Should it be random? I thought it was random. Another steel shield, huh? Trade in? Right. Could trade in these things for money, technically. Right, there was a way to change these weapons to other weapons, right? Let's say... Right, I'm gonna increase the power of this fighter's base. Oh, they don't have enough coins, never mind. Could increase the power of the lightning sword though. That might prove useful for in the long run. I'll leave that for now. Wait, actually, I could just trade in a few things. Yes. To not trade in everything at once. One wine. Here we go, and forge Rider's Bane. Huh. Maybe that would be the best idea. These two cost the same thing. Maybe we can actually do that. Trade in? Yeah, I'm not gonna go ahead and trade in all I have from something. Yeah, no. Right, that was... I'm gonna get more of this. Not gonna trade in some weapon. But I shouldn't trade in too much food either. I guess I'll leave it for now.
Many thanks.
Examine first. Drinking water. Flour. These forest villages all have a very specific scent. Piney. Alright. Well. The well looks clear, but the water level is lower than you'd like it to be. Right. Talk to peddler.
Ah, good day. If you didn't know, I am a traveling merchant. My packs are heavy, but I yet have room to deliver a single item if you wish it.
Right.
Just give me a name, and I'll see they receive it with all speed.
Not yet. I can't think of which one I want to.
Lucia and Delphia descend from the founder of our village, so they do. She was a mage, one who was said to be the champion Sophia's finest disciple. For generations, children in their family have been born with a gift for magic.
Well,
Though only those in our village and the late king knew of it. So what fool told those damned Regalians?
hello, Luthier.
You there! You're with the Deliverance, are you not?
I am. Who are you?
My name is Luthier, merely a humble mage from a humble village. On this day, however, I cry your aid, for my younger sister is in trouble.
What happened?
First of all, you should know that my sister is named Delphia. She possesses magical potential beyond that of any in our village. One of Regel's arcanists, Tatara, caught wind of this and kidnapped her. He's using his powers to control her and make her guard the northern sluice. They plan to block the sluice until it collapses and Sophia is flooded.
What? But that would be catastrophic.
Indeed it would. Surely you're planning to stop them, correct? If so, I ask that you also rescue my sister. I'll even go with you if you like. If we defeat Tatara, that will release his hold on her.
Yes, definitely. What was the starting level? A very important question. Level 7. I like to... What did mana herbs do? Whatever. Inventory. Convoy, yeah. Give him something else. Blast ring, I guess. I will want to train him up a bit so that I can promote him. Which level is it for mages? Hogan's level 10 and can't yet. Maybe I don't know. So what's going to happen is Luthier is going to be my archer. Because he's got a great skill growth and, well, he's a mage. The mages don't really profit too much from the skill. Whilst an archer needs it to hit and Python is absolutely terrible at skill. So yeah. I don't know which class Python will be yet, but Luthier will be what Python is. Let's see. It'd probably be best if I stopped for today. I've examined everything. Exit.
A moment?
But I won't stop here, I will go back a bit.
What is it?
It's about that young man Luthier's sister. Is it truly wise for us to get involved? An army of arcanists awaits us. How are we to protect one village maiden?
I understand your reasoning, but...
Forgive me if I am out of place. I do not mean to question your leadership. But the purpose of the Deliverance is not to save one girl at a time, correct? Sometimes we must examine a situation more dispassionately.
Suppose it wasn't a village maiden. Suppose it was a princess or some noble daughter. Then would you go save her?
Well, that's...
It's exactly the same thing. Look, I know I can't save everyone, and that I'll have to make hard choices. But those choices can't ever be based on the station of a person's birth. I thought you felt the same.
I do.
Then humor me this time. Because I'm going to need your sword.
Lance. Right. So what I will do is retreat so that I can train probably off stream up Luthier so that I can have him and Python switch classes. Well, I won't turn Python into a mage, heavens forbid. Since he can't usually be a mage, he would not have a spell list. I would make him really, really bad. Which is kind of sad, because it would be nice to have a decent number of mages. Maybe I should have class changed. Maybe I should have class changed more than one of the villagers into a mage. But that's too late now. Anyway, that's the plan, so we're gonna... Oh great. Treat. Oh great, that's gonna be fun. Right. That's where we're gonna continue next time when the classes are different for the two of them. And I'll probably have a lot more silver coins by that point of time too then. Anyway, that's it for this stream. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll continue on, I assume, next week. At least that's what I would like to do. But I can't speak for future me. I'm not really, I've not had scheduled streams so far, so I can't say for sure. But that's what I want to do. I'll always announce my streams on Twitter, but not that much earlier. So yeah, it's more like spontaneous. But yeah, there's that. Anyway, that's it for the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. See you some other time, maybe. Bye-bye.